Ladies and gentlemen, my name is William Pepe.
I'm Nikhil Mehta.
And I'm Keegan Flaherty.
And we're at Independent Devices, giving the independence back to children with special needs.
This is Justin. We met Justin through one of his family friends who is a Southgate teacher. She contacted us and asked us if we could build him a TV remote that would allow him to use the TV. Justin has been diagnosed with cerebral palsy and Parkinson's disease. This means that he does not have control of any of his limbs and he constantly fidgets. This makes it very hard for him to do day-to-day tasks. When we met with them, we learned that Justin cannot speak, so his mother has to do it for him. We learned that they communicate through a system of looking up for yes and then shaking his head side to side for no. We also learned when we were there that Justin, back when the cable boxes were analog and had channel up and channel down on the front of them, Justin was actually able to use his feet to press the buttons and control the TV. Justin loves to play sports, and Will and I as athletes know how important sports are to our lives, so we know how important it must be to him. We wanted to create a way for Justin to control the TV once again.
In the United States alone, there are about 42 million people who suffer from a physical disability. As you can see by the chart here, that's the most by a good margin. We also think our company would be able to provide not only Justin with the independence, but a whole number of people with the independence they deserve.
Our solution is to create specialized devices just like we made the one for Justin. We're going to follow kind of the same idea that we did for him. We're going to meet with the people, figure out what their problem is, and then create a solution for them. It doesn't just have to be a TV remote, it could be any type of device.
So how would a customer purchase one of our products? First, they're going to need to call Independent Devices expressing interest in one of our products. Next, we're going to meet face-to-face or through a video call to design the product and learn what the specifications they want for their product. Next, we will design the product and fabricate it. We will then hand deliver the product to the customer to ensure that there are no problems with the device. If there are any problems, we'll take the device back, continue working on it, and then hand deliver it again.
For our pricing, we determined that it cost about $90 to create the device that Justin needed. This price will also depend upon what type of device is needed. If it's more complicated, obviously the price is going to go up, so we'll have to charge more. This is why our price range is around $300 to $500 depending on the device. Obviously, as we figure out our manufacturing process, the cost of production will go down, but our profit margins are about $210 per product.
Here we have some of our competition. First, we have the Tobii speech generating eye scanner. We have our device, the Independent Devices. Next, we have the enabling TV remotes. The criteria we chose is customizability, durability, retrofitability, ease of use, and cost. First, for our product in the customizability category. We believe our product is customized because we are making the device specifically for that person. Whatever criteria they need, whatever specifications they want is going into that product. It is a product made for that person. For the Tobii, it's a product that you can just buy off the shelf. It's a very generic product that a million other people could have bought. And we don't think that this is going to be a very customizable solution. Next, we have ease of use. This product is custom made for this user, so it should be very easily used by the user. Next, we have cost. It costs about $10,000 for the Tobii speech generating eye scanner. It costs about $300 for our product and about $230 for the enabling TV remotes. As you can see, the Tobii is at the $10,000 mark is very expensive and out of the price range of many individuals in America. Next, we have our product at $300. We believe that this is a very fair price due to the fact of the quality of our product, and the enabling TV remotes at $230, which is cheaper than our product, but we do not feel that the quality is there.
So as for the industry we're in, we're looking to enter the disabled assistive technology market. And this market over the past few years and projected over the next few years is experiencing an average growth rate of about 7.8% a year. This is important to us because it lets us know that we're entering into a market with a lot of potential and there's opportunities for us to acquire more customers as we grow. Currently, there are 29.31 million people with disabilities that live in urban environments, which is where we're going to be targeting geographically. In fact, 80% of all people with disabilities live in these urban environments. For New York City specifically, which is where we plan on beginning our business, there are 1.5 million people with physical disabilities.
Our target market is going to be in the Northeast. The Northeast has the highest population density, and it has the most large cities in America. We're going to start in New York City because it'll be easy to branch out to Albany and Boston from there.
So just to go further into our market segmentation, this is for the target customer, which is different from the end user, which will be the children with disabilities in this case. The actual consumer that we're targeting is going to be those middle-aged parents in the age range about 30 to 50 that are married with children with physical disabilities and have an income of over $50,000, which will make it easier for them to afford a product that they might not be able to afford otherwise. As for geographics, as we mentioned, we're going to be targeting urban cities beginning in New York City and then expanding throughout the Northeast. And as for their psychographics, we're targeting parents that value independence and create a supportive environment for their children, and are also involved in special needs communities, which will make it easier for us to reach them and for them to learn about our product. Just to piggyback on our competitive matrix that you saw earlier, our value proposition hinges on 4 main points: convenience, customization, independence, and affordability. As you may have seen in the table, no other product on the market offers the type of customization for each user that we plan on doing. We also offer convenience and independence, as the end user, the child with the physical disability, will be able to take control over more aspects of their own life. This is also more affordable than most products on the market, which we think will help us reach more of our market.
For our business model, we will have to charge them a consultation fee in order to get the process started. We will also have to charge them a deposit when we actually start developing the device. This keeps us from losing money if the customer decides to back out of buying the device. Once the customer has developed, or once we have developed the device and the customer has paid, we will then return the consolation fee and the deposit because they deserve it. We will use a previously designed devices that we find are very common throughout the community, and we will mass produce them to ensure that we give an even cheaper price to people who don't really need the customization.
As for promotion and creating brand awareness, which is really what we're going to be targeting through our efforts as opposed to customer retention, since we're a new business just starting out, we're going to be mainly focusing on social media mediums. One, because they're more cost efficient than traditional TV advertisements and billboards, and it's also easier to find niche communities for parents of kids with special needs, for example on Google Communities, Reddit, Facebook, and Instagram groups. We also plan on sponsoring local events in the cities, for example, sports for special needs programs and Special Olympics festivals, because there will be a lot of parents of kids with physical disabilities there, and it's a great opportunity for us to create more exposure to our target market. As for our projections, here's some of the key assumptions that our projections are based on. We anticipate a first-year reach of 100,000, which is consistent with what other firms that use similar marketing strategies have. We expect a 1% engagement rate based on social media analytics and a 50% purchase rate, which is subject to change when we hear more about our market research and survey. Based on our industry growth, which is 8%, and our expansive growth, which is 12% based on other firms, we anticipate a total annual growth of 20%. For our advertising costs, it would be about $50 per 1,000 users reached, and there would be a $100,000 initial cost of starting our business. So here's just a summary of our projections over the next 16 years. The first 3 years we anticipate to be in debt, but year 4 we should start turning cumulative profit. This is all based on reach, sales, gross revenue, payroll, which based on the industry averages is about 20% of our gross revenue. Production costs, maintenance, promotion, and as you can see, this doesn't move, but it's cut off. By year 11 we should reach the $1 million mark based on these analytics.
For our future work, we would like to expand down the East Coast because we feel that the population there is very good for our market. We will also like to mass produce certain products to lower the cost and be able to reach a larger target market. Also, we would like to network through different special needs organizations like Best Buddies Easter Seals, and the United Cerebral Palsy, because we feel that we can reach more customers.
These are our team members.
We would like to thank you for your time and will now entertain any questions you may have.